I'm heading out day 3. I'm gonna get a little bit late start, but that's the way it's been. 9:30. Osceola Shelter. Next camp facilities close to 10 miles. After that, it's 18, unless I stealth camp somewhere. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Plus, there's rain coming around noon, so or chance of rain around noon. So, not sure what I'm going to do. Drank out of this thing last night, filtered water. I really want to get more miles, but it's not as much about the miles as the journey, as they say. And so far, starting day 3, I feel pretty good. I don't really have any physical ailments. Mentally, there was people here at the shelter, a whole group of people. It was nice being able to talk to someone. I was able to cook my first dinner. So we'll see how the day goes. Starting off today in the pine forest. Oh, that's where I came from, right back there. And this is where I'm going behind me here, which is considered southbound. Although it's pretty much east at this point. A couple of thoughts. Interesting, the group at the shelter last night was a wide range. All of them were individuals. There was a guy from Montreal that's done hiking everywhere. Just pretty interesting. I don't know how old he was. He might have been might have been 50. There's an older guy that's through hiking. A couple of them were through hiking. Started south. They're going northbound, so they're well over halfway at the 1100. Conversation with the guy from Montreal. I was telling him my old joke, but some truth. You just have to break it down. Is the only thing to stop me is physical or mental. And he said one thing and I said the hardest part really the first night was probably mental. I'm out here by myself, family, home, and grandkids and everything, and he had an interesting idea on it. He said, well, as you physically start to break down and rebuild and you overcome physical, he said he found the same thing for mental, and how rewarding that was is once you have some lows to overcome mentally. That seemed to work for him, and he'd learned how to do that. So anyway, I thought that was a real interesting concept. We'll see. So far, this is my 3rd day. I probably will only do 10 miles, about close to 10 miles to the next designated camping spot, and then 18 to the next one. Well, there's no way I'm doing 18. So if I go further, it'll have to be a stealth camp somewhere. But we'll see. There's also supposed to be rain. Percentages of chances of rain starting to improve from noon on. So, all right. Just love these pine forests. They're beautiful. Okay, this is where we cross I-10. Wow. And soon up here we take a right. Okay, that's where I'm coming from. I just entered the forest again, and this is where I'm going. Look at this boardwalk. Looks like a nice long one. But I've also heard that I'm going to have no options at some point up here. I'm going to have to wade through almost knee-deep water again at some point. But hey, still dry at this point. Let's see what happens. My shoes, my Ultras, are starting to tear at the toe. I've got a few hundred miles on them. I really am sorry that Merrill shoe doesn't have the wide toe box like Ultras, since that's my last name. It would be nice. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at all the cypress knees. Fantastic. Back on the trail after stopping at Ocean Pond. What a great stop, even though it cost me close to a mile round trip, maybe 3 or 4 tenths off and back. Water, restrooms. He had a shower, but you know, I've only been out 3 days, so I'm not ready for one. I need to smell better or worse before I go. This is where I'm going behind me, and back here is where I came from. Just that way. So I'm anticipating, I've got some water walks here in a little bit where I'm going to have to go through water, according to northbounders I've talked to. So at some point, I'm going to have to get my shoes wet again. That's just part of the Florida Trail. Just might as well get used to it. All right, I'll bring you back in when I start traipsing through the water. Looks like they've come through here for some logging. I don't even see the trail marker anymore. It came from back that way, across the road from the forest. It looks like these little pink ribbons should get me through to the next trail marker. We shall see. Well, that's where I came from, and guess where I'm going? Oh yeah, can't wait. Get my feet wet. Hey, this is Florida Trail. You know, I can't get around this. So here we frickin' go. Oh, geez. Ooh, it's getting deeper. I hope I don't see too much wiggling around here. Yeah, so far I'm only up my shins. We'll see. Let's get it on. The last campsite I passed through, they said something about a Civil War enactment. I've been going, it'll probably be over a mile, and I'm hearing some type of what sounds like gunfire, but maybe it's even a cannon. So I'm glad they told me about it. I'd have been looking for my orange hat, which I do have. All right, let's see what they got up here. Oh, there you go. You got to hear it. Let's get it on. Okay, before I forget some of my thoughts, and you have a lot when you're out hiking all these miles and don't see anybody for a long time. The previous picture, a couple of guys I talked to back at a camp, one guy's in a wheelchair. My thought is, number one, I'm thankful I'm able to get out here and walk and hike. But number two, I don't have pity on them. I have admiration for them, especially the guy in the wheelchair and his person who has to take care of him. They get out here and do what they want to do, and they don't let anything stop them. Man, you gotta admire that. So, nope. I'm not gonna give them, I'm gonna say pity at all, admiration. And use that as motivation for those of us who can get around and should get around. Get out and do it, folks. All right, as I get up here, still hearing the, sounds like cannons going off. They're getting loud. We'll see what we run across here. This is a long one. Came from there, heading out this way. That's how far it is. I wish I'd had these over those areas that I had to wade, although there was a walkway, a short one, that was about 5 inches underwater. And then most of it was just walking in the knee-deep swamp. Okay, coming up on Olustee Battlefield Historic Park. And as you'll be able to hear in the background, cannon fire. They're doing a Civil War reenactment. Maybe I could stop and yogi something off of some of the campers. I have to stop and rest. It's 2:21 and I've been going for quite a while. See the campers not far away. Well, a Florida trail runs right through here. Somebody parked right in the middle of the trail. Because I see an orange blaze over there somewhere. All right. No parking. I'm not planning on parking. Man, oh man. This could be interesting. No parking on the Florida Trail. Whoops, I guess they did. Ha. Oh my God, this place is huge. This must be a battlefield cemetery, but I'm not sure. This place goes on, and the cars and campers are way back there. I've walked through a ton of them. Nobody's cooking yet. Would have liked to yogi something, but this is amazing. Oh man. Well, I got blister on my feet. I had to doctor them up a little bit. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You enjoy yourself.
All right, you too. been a long day. Listen to the rain. Good night.